Queen Naomi in shock as her brother Benro almost used stick to break olori Mariam's head. No, according to the information, allegedly, they said Mariam went to their house in Akure. And when she entered, the first person she saw happens to be this Benro. And Queen Naomi was on her way coming out. And Benro was standing by, you know, they have respect. But sometimes they lose it when you want to trample upon their respect and anything. So they said Benro was by the side watching while Mariam was talking to olori Mariam. And how it all happened is because they said Mariam have been out of the palace ever since Tobi gave birth. And nobody knows her whereabouts. Nobody can say that this is where she went to or this is where she is. When Oni went to meet with Agba, they said Agba was kind of, she said something about Mariam's trip and what will happen once she returns back. And will I say, fortunately enough for the king, while Mariam was returning, there are some seers that we are staying with the king, and they told the king not to allow Mariam to enter the palace. That whatever she have come back with, she should stay with it out there. They said when they did not want, when they denied Mariam access into the palace, Mariam went to Ojaja Hotel. They said she stayed 3 days in that Ojaja Hotel. Then she went back to Kwara State. Some people say she had been to Kwara, I don't know. But they say she went to Kwara. From that Kwara State, they say she returned back to the palace with her some of her family members, some uncles and elders from her family. And when she returned, she was claiming that she is pregnant for the king. And the tradition of Ife said that a king cannot throw a pregnant woman out of the palace. They said when she uttered that, some elders blasted her, telling her that that is not their how will I put it? Their tradition, that the king have the right to keep his wife wherever he wants her to be. And she should not also forget that as a pregnant woman, she's not supposed to stay with her husband because the king cannot see a newborn baby, you know. So when Mariam and her people tried and tried and tried, yet the king did not allow Mariam to enter the palace. They said she went to fight olori Naomi. She carried her two left leg and went to Akure to fight Queen Naomi. When she went there, they said the first person she met, or when she knocked at the gate, it was Benro. They said Benro was coming out and they saw her. They said Benro did not disrespect her. Respectively, they said, respectfully, Benro opened the gate for her. She was still standing there while Queen Naomi was coming out. And Queen Naomi was like, what is that? Or why are you here? Have I not wanted you to stop coming here? And they said Mariam did not even allow her to finish when she started barking like a dog, warning Queen Naomi to stay away from Ooni of Ife, that she have warned her severally to go away from that Lekki mansion, that while she was leaving the palace, was she expecting that the palace will still be there until she returns back, that she is the reason why they are not enjoying their marriage, that the reason why the king hates, doesn't look her way or even listen to her these days is because of Queen Naomi. Because from what we are hearing right now, they said Queen Naomi have made up her mind to return back to her husband, you know, and Ooni too have been working hard to ensure that the women leave the palace. Yes, that is what we are hearing allegedly. I want to remind you that these are all alleged information because I do not live in the palace. For those of you who come and start calling me liar, I don't even care about it. The only thing I'm telling you is that they are all alleged. It is not first-hand information. So they said Queen Naomi have prepared to return back to the palace, and it has become a problem for Mariam. And they say Mariam was warning Queen Naomi that the next time she will visit, that it is not going to be the way she is seeing it, that she will do this, she will do that. They say while she was barking like a dog, they said Benro could not hold it any longer. They said Benro went in and brought a very long stick like that. He wanted to kill the snake that enters their compound. They said it was Queen Naomi who held Benro back and pleaded with him to please let Mariam go, that they don't want to anything that will happen to her in this palace, in this their house, that whatever that will happen to her, not in their compound. They said while Mariam was running, the heel of her shoe commodes. She run like it is up. They said if you see the way she was running back to her car, you will think that she saw a masquerade. And I say, why is she running? Let her come now. Let Benro design her with that stick, so that next time she will not even think of coming closer to Akure, not to talk of coming to Queen Naomi's house. And my question is, why Queen Naomi still talk to these people? But the fact remains that they will not stop coming. They will not stop coming. What is their own? Anyway, no matter what they have done or what they are planning to do, their mission can never be accomplished. Now, Ooni of Ife is planning on bringing back Queen Naomi. And from the look of things, Queen Naomi is, how will I put it? She is coming along. She's moving along with the king, because we heard that most of her properties have been, brought to the palace, especially those of her properties from her Lekki mansion, as in her own Lekki mansion, because Nano says she have her own house in Lekki. They said they have decided to rent that apartment. At least that will enable her to stay in her husband's apartment. And they say most of the properties that she have got there have been moved to the palace. This is to tell you that there is, it is a good news, because if not, she would decide to move those things to her house in Akure, but she decided to move it to her husband's house. And from what we heard, they said it was Reverend Funke who advised her that it is high time you rent that apartment, so that you will be focused on staying in that Lekki mansion with your husband and the Tade. And I say that is good news, if it is true, because they are all alleged information. Guys, thanks for watching. Tell me what you think about it on the comment section. Subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up if you have not. If you're watching me from Facebook, follow my page for more and share this video. Bye for now. Love you guys.